Barbecue disaster, epic save. Last weekend, my family gathered for our annual barbecue in my parents' backyard. It was supposed to be a typical summer get-together, filled with laughter, an excessive potato salad, and my dad's infamous dad jokes. As we began to set up, my brother Dave, the self-proclaimed grill master, discovered that the grill wouldn't start. He fiddled with the knobs, tapped it like it was an old TV, and even tried talking to it, but it was as silent as a library at midnight. We were left staring at a heap of raw burgers and sausages, wondering how we would salvage our culinary plans. That's when Aunt Linda, known for her unconventional life hacks, suggested using her hairdryer to get the coals hot. The rest of us chuckled, but desperate times called for desperate measures. As Dave plugged in the hairdryer and aimed it at the grill, I couldn't help but feel like we were starring in some bizarre barbecue-themed survival show. The warm gusts did little more than ruffle the briquettes, so Uncle Bob, not to be outdone, ran to his car and returned with a couple of magnifying glasses. "I saw this in a movie once," he declared proudly, positioning the lenses over the coals like a mad scientist conducting an experiment. Before we knew it, we were all gathered around the grill, hairdryers roaring and magnifying glasses in hand, as if taking part in some weird barbecue ritual. Neighbors peered over fences, undoubtedly questioning our sanity. Yet, slowly but surely, the coals began to glow, first a faint orange and then a healthy red. Just as the first wisps of smoke curled up, a gust of wind sent a paper plate flying into the burgeoning flame, igniting it into a full-fledged fire. We all cheered, partly in triumph and partly because we were now one step closer to actually eating. As the burgers sizzled away, Uncle Bob, with a grin as wide as the grill itself, turned to the crowd and quipped, "Well, folks, talk about a blowout barbecue." The pun was met with groans and laughter, the kind that only comes from a day of absurd antics. As we finally dug into our slightly charred but victory-infused meal, I realized that our impromptu pyrotechnics had added a whole new flavor to the family tradition, one that was smoky, a bit chaotic, and undeniably memorable.